Guys, welcome back. Here we are, man. Saturday, man. Time for another recomp check-in, man. That's right, guys. Saturday, always the weekly check-in to see how the body recomposition is going now that I'm done with the weight loss, right, guys? So today, right, the goal of these videos, right, is to hopefully see slow and steady progress in an effort to further reduce body fat, but maintain and even gain lean muscle mass while trying to roughly stay the same weight. That is to say that weight loss is no longer the primary function of my fitness routine, right? Maximizing muscle, minimizing fat is now the primary focus. If I happen to lose a little bit of weight doing that, fine, as long as I'm gaining lean muscle. And in an effort to do that, I've worked in something I haven't been taking in a very, very long time into my routine over this last week, and that is creatine, right? And the lady at GNC looked at me like I was an ancient ass old man when I walked in there and I asked for creatine monohydrate. For those of you that remember, creatine back in the early and mid 90s only came in one form, monohydrate, right? And that's all I ever knew it as, because I literally stopped taking creatine back in like the year 2000, right? Because of that, I don't know of the new stuff, man. I went into GNC asking for creatine monohydrate, and she looked at me like I was crazy, informed me that the new thing, the new hotness, is creatine hydrochloride, right? Or HCl, right? Which apparently is much more soluble in water than monohydrate, and you can take less of it and get similar results. And because it's less or more soluble in water, it gets into the bloodstream faster and apparently helps out with water infiltration into the muscle for repair and all of that. So I've been taking that over the last week, and because of that, I expected there to be a lot more water retention than normal. So today I decided to do an experiment, right? Guys, whether you're losing weight or doing body recomposition, whatever you're doing, you cannot be afraid to experiment with your body, man. And this morning I did one, right? I got up and I had my normal weigh in just to kind of see where we were at, right? And I was at a flat 200 even, right? I did not take a picture of that because I didn't want to take a picture of that. That was not what I was trying to capture. Then I went on my normal, today I elected not to do a hike. I elected to do a run outside on the trails. I went to a trail. I did a 4-mile run, which took me about an hour because sadly my cardiovascular shape is very poor. So I went out and I did that. I came back in and I weighed in, man. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that up first today. Different. I'm going to pop it up. Look at that, man. 196.8. That's like 4.2 pounds, almost 4 pounds or so of loss in just water weight, just from 1 hour of running, man. That is to say that my body is retaining mad water, man. The strength is returning, right? I'm eating roughly 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day, which is still not my maintenance, right? But I am eating between 2,000 and 2,200 calories a day. The difference is I've worked in carbohydrates. I'm on a 40-40-20 split. That's right, guys. 40% protein, 40% carb, 20% fats, right? And these are decent carbs. They're not like donuts and crap like that, although I do allow myself to have one cheat meal with like a dessert a week. But the bottom line is I need the carbohydrates now. I need the creatine in my system. I need this extra water infiltrating those muscles in order to repair them quicker and gain lean muscle mass. And I'll tell you, it's paying off in spades, dude. The strength is coming back in just silly gains, right? So overall, I'm really happy with it. Pretty happy with the number 196.8. And of course, we got to bring out my boy, Amran. That's right, guys. No body recomp can be complete without Amran, right? You got to see where your body fat percentage is at, and I'll go ahead and pop it up. That's right, guys. 15.8, man, that's insane. So my body fat percentage is still coming down, even though I'm at a higher weight, right? So even at 190, I was still in the 17 percentile range. Now I'm in the 15 percentile range. And honestly, I can tell the difference in the way that the clothes are fitting, in the form of my strength coming back. It's just, overall, this body recomp has been way more successful early on than I had suspected. So far, so good, man. And that's it for today, guys. Hopefully you'll join me for this coming week's video, which will hopefully be enlightening to some of you guys. I think it's a topic I've already discussed before to some extent in my story times, but I'm thinking I'm going to dedicate a whole video to it because I think it's worth saying. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, man. Let me know what's going on with you guys. And as always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.